Welcome back to the Senior Living Show, where we are celebrating the best years of life. I'm Vicki Rogers, and with me today, my guest is Teresa Doyle. She is with Bright Star Care of Louisville. They are doing wonderful things, wonderful care for seniors. And let's hear a little bit about it. Teresa, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Vicki, for having me today.
Yeah, tell us about Bright Star.
Bright Star is a home care agency. It was started about 9 years ago with Chris and Leslie McCutcheon that are the owners. We tease about their daughter, 9-year-old little daughter, Navy, being the CEO, but they started this because they were looking for help for their family members and just struggled, and they wanted to do something to give back to the community. So that's how Bright Star started 9 years ago.
Okay, tell me some of the services that you offer.
So we do a little bit, and we can transition all the way to end of life. So we try to help seniors have the best quality of life possible, and that can be from just a little bit. Transportation, the first thing that happens of giving up independence for seniors is they can't drive, and that's really a big one. So we come in and we just help them have a normal life, taking them to the grocery store, the beauty shop. We can do companionships. A lot of times families are working and the seniors get lonely, and that's a bad place to be. And then we can help with transfers, ambulating, toileting to end-of-life care. So that's in a nutshell what Bright Star does.
You just sort of do everything, don't you?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
We can. We have people that we start out with just a little bit, and then we're with the families in this journey.
Mm-hmm. And so what makes Bright Star different from the other agencies around in Louisville?
So Bright Star is Joint Commission accredited. That is the nation's largest accrediting body in healthcare. Most agencies, well, none in Kentucky, are Joint Commission accredited. And while that is so important, we chose that. It's a third party. Hospitals, nursing homes have to have that, but Bright Star chose that. They drop in on us at any time, and they look at every way that we're doing business. And Joint Commission is very hard to get. So we are very proud of the fact that we have Joint Commission. We don't just want to say that we're the best out there. We want to say that with the Joint Commission. We have a staff of nurses. We've got a director of nursing. Everybody has a care plan, and there's very close case management and communications with the families.
Okay, that's really awesome, and you should be very proud of that. Yes.
I am very proud of that. We're the only one out there that offers the Joint Commission, and we have a lot of, Chris, the owner of Bright Star, he is very great about putting systems and processes in place to make things go smoothly for the families.
That's awesome. Well, we are going to learn a lot more about Bright Star in just a minute. Stay with us on the Senior Living Show.
Thank you, Vicki.
And we are back with Teresa Doyle from Bright Star Home Care of Louisville. Teresa, how do you credential your caregivers? I understand that's really important.
It is very important. So we are sending people into the homes of your loved ones. So you want to make sure that you have the best caregivers in the home possible. So we background check across the United States. We don't just background check for the state of Kentucky. We look at every circuit court system across the United States. We drug test, we TB test, we do random background checks, we do random drug screening after we do that the first time. So our background check is equivalent to an FBI background check except for the fingerprint.
Wow.
And we will not hire anybody with anything on their background.
Wow, that's awesome. And what areas do you serve?
We serve Jefferson County and the 7 surrounding counties touching Louisville.
Mm-hmm. All right. And then if somebody is thinking, wow, maybe I might need some extra help with my mom or my dad, or maybe even myself or a loved one or a friend, what should be their first steps?
So if they can call Bright Star office, it's on Blankenbaker Parkway, and we have a director of nursing, and we can come out and assess the family member, the loved one, or yourself, and we work with the family. It might be that there's just a little bit of help needed, and when we do that in-home assessment, we can tell you sometimes what you don't want to hear. There might be more care needed or even less care. So the first step is calling 893-4700, 893-4700. That's Bright Star, and we'll do a free in-home assessment.
And you've got the email address?
It's www.brightstarcare.com.
All right. And then I understand that you've got a very personal story that you'd like to share with us about your father-in-law.
Yes, thank you, Vicki. He passed away in November, and for 4 years he had the same caregiver, Molly. She was our caregiver of the year in 2017, and she would come in. She knew exactly how to read him. He was a very fiercely independent man. He didn't want anybody to help him, so even getting care in was difficult, but she could walk in the door and know what kind of day he was having. She would be chatty. She just knew from looking at him. So we had Molly for 4 years till he passed away in November, and she helped him be independent and live a high, great quality of life to the very end, and we're so grateful to Bright Star for that.
I love it. Well, I've known several people that I've referred to you, and so many people refer to you, and everything that I've ever heard about Bright Star has been awesome. So thank you for the information today.
Thank you, Vicki. Thank you for giving me a chance to come on and tell about Bright Star. We would love to help your family members, and it's a great organization. You can look at us and look at Bright Star reviews online. Go to Bright Star Care Louisville and look at our reviews.
All right. Thanks so much, and we'll be back in just a few minutes.
Thank you.